Hello everyone, RBI Grade B notification is expected to be out soon and we are expecting that phase 1 examination will be conducted in mid of July. Keeping that in mind, students are facing n number of issues, n number of problems with their preparation, and the biggest question today which is disturbing them is, sir, should we follow the sources which are mentioned in the RBI Grade B notification? So those who are preparing for the very first time and they haven't seen the RBI notification in the past, then I would love to inform them guys that in the RBI Grade B notification, when RBI gives the syllabus for all the phase 2 subjects, the sources which you must follow is also advised by the RBI in the notification itself. So one thing is very clear that RBI do not provide us with any kind of phase 1 syllabus, and if the syllabus of phase 1 is not defined, that means we will be preparing for phase 1 examination on the basis of the previous year exam analysis. But on the other side, if I talk about phase 2 examination, the syllabus is mentioned in detail as well as the sources which you need to follow is also mentioned in detail, and in those sources we include, or RBI include, bulk of books, or I would say n number of books which are mentioned. So the biggest question is, sir, should I follow those books before I write the RBI Grade B 2025 examination? So I will be answering all these questions in this particular session itself. So the moment you open up the RBI Grade B notification, you will find out the list of books which are recommended by RBI as well as the other sources which are recommended in the notification itself. Once these books, these sources are mentioned by RBI, it creates a lot of confusion among the student, among the candidates, that sir, is it possible to cover all these books, that too before the examination, or will it be possible to clear the examination without covering these books? What is the importance of the other sources which are mentioned? So I will be answering all those questions you all have regarding the RBI Grade B notification mentioned sources in this video itself. First of all, I'll start my discussion with the finance book list. I hope you have. If you haven't seen the notification yet, I will be asking my team to attach the link of the last year, that is 2024 notification, in the comment section below. Open that notification, and when you reach to the syllabus segment for phase 2, you will find out the book list. It has written these sources which you need to follow for finance. In this case, there are certain sources that are the books and some of the general sources are mentioned. For example, in case of books, 3 books are recommended for finance. One is Monetary Theory and Public Policy. Second is Economic Growth and Development. Third one is Financial Management. As you all know that if you are preparing for finance and you want to clear this examination in this very attempt itself, if you have started your preparation or you are still planning to start your preparation, then it's quite obvious it is impossible for you all to cover these sources or to cover 3 books before you go for the examination. So if I am an aspirant, I am a candidate, and I'm going to write RBI Grade B 2025 examination, I would not follow all these books. There are 2 reasons. First, sir, I don't have the adequate time required to cover these books, and secondly, these books, they include the concepts related to finance, but as per the previous exam analysis, most of the questions are asked from the current scenario. Not only in finance but also in ESI, most of the questions they are inclined towards the current scenario. And if I'm covering the current in much detail and I'm covering the concepts which are covered in the current news or current affairs, then it will be a win-win situation for me. For example, recently RBI has given a master direction on liquidity coverage ratio. RBI has given a master direction on FEMA. So while covering these master directions, while covering the changes which have been recommended by RBI, do cover the concepts included under the same, for example, liquidity coverage ratio or maybe FEMA. This is going to be your target if you are writing the RBI 2025 examination. अब हो सकता है कि आप में से कुछ लोग they are preparing for next year exam, that is 2026, or maybe you are in first year of graduation, you maybe appear for RBI in 2027. So all those students who are going to appear in 2026 and 2027, then I would suggest you don't read these books word by word. That is not required. What you can do is you can use them as a reference book. For example, you're reading a particular concept, and if you're not clear with that particular concept, you can refer the book. And in that case also, I will suggest you monetary theory and public policy. This book is good. Economic theory and development is good, but Prasanna Chandra, it's a very bulky book. Even if you are referring it, even if you are keeping it as a reference, it's going to I would say it's going to इम्पैक्ट योर प्रिपरेशन इन अ मैनर कि ये रोज आपको डराती रहेगी कि इतना बड़ा फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट है, मैं कैसे कवर करूं, जबकि सच ये है कि आरबीआई ग्रेड बी के सिलेबस में फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट है ही नहीं. वी हैव फाइनेंस एंड मैनेजमेंट, देयर इज नो टॉपिक कॉल्ड एज फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट. लेकिन इन बुक्स के अलावा जो बाकी रिसोर्सेज मेंशन है, दे आर रियली वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एंड वेदर यू आर अपेयरिंग इन 2025, 2026, 2027, I don't care. These sources are need to be covered thoroughly before you go for the examination. In case of newspaper, I would suggest you can follow Mint, or you can follow Financial Express or Business Standard. Any one newspaper ought to be followed to cover the finance news. Then RBI website, where you need to cover the RBI annual reports. You need to cover the reports on trend and progress of banking in India. You need to cover the report on currency and finance and many other reports. Along with that, this is Bible of your examination, that is economic survey and budget. You cannot survive not only in finance but also in economics and social issues without economic survey and budget. Lastly, you need to follow the RBI website rigorously, where you must follow the RBI latest notifications, RBI press release, RBI official speeches, as well as the RBI bulletin, along with the RBI reports which are mentioned above. If you are following this much, then you will be in a safe hands, not only for phase 1 but also for phase 2, because RBI website is important. Finance current affairs are important for phase 1 as well as phase 2. In 2024, many questions were asked in phase 1 from finance itself. Moving on to ESI. In case of ESI, guys, books are not going to play a really very major role, because from past 4 to 5 years analysis which have been done, and if I say let's analyze only and only after 2021, when the descriptive section has been introduced in the examination. So from 2021 to 2024, in these 4 years, in case of ESI, all the objective questions, that is MCQ based question in phase 2 ESI, as well as in descriptive format, the questions were asked from current affairs only, where the questions were majorly from government schemes, reports, indices. But if you want to understand these schemes, these reports, these indices in a better manner, you must have a good knowledge, good understanding about the concept related to ESI. But knowledge about concept does not mean that you have to learn all the concepts thoroughly. You must have a brief idea, for which these are the n number of books which have been mentioned in the notification. Again, my suggestion would be, do not follow these books. You just follow the other material, such as you are already following a prominent financial newspaper which we have discussed. Then you follow certain magazines, periodicals, bulletins, as I have already highlighted for RBI. Then you need to follow reports like World Development Report, Economic Survey of India, RBI Annual Report, Report on Trend and Progress of Banking in India, reports on currency and finance, even the IMF World Economic Outlook Report. So for ESI, reports published by national as well as international organizations are important, indices are important, and schemes are important. Your major ESI paper 1 of phase 2 will include current affairs, generally based on schemes, reports, and ranking, as well as indices. So please follow, please study in that very direction so that you can write a good answer. Now, the last part is, you are worried about the management theories and models, and you must be thinking कि भैया मैनेजमेंट के लिए तो कोई ना कोई बुक जरूर खरीदूंगा ताकि मैनेजमेंट की थ्योरीज को पढ़ पाऊं. Obviously, you can go, I would say, if you are covering any one of the book for management, that is a good call. But problem क्या है कि सर ये जो मैनेजमेंट की बुक्स की लिस्ट रेफर की गई है, ये बुक लिस्ट है सिर्फ और सिर्फ एथिक्स के लिए, ये है कॉर्पोरेट गवर्नेंस के लिए. तो विल इट बी पॉसिबल, डू यू थिंक दैट इट विल बी पॉसिबल फॉर यू कि अलग अलग यूनिट्स ऑफ मैनेजमेंट के लिए यू फॉलो दी डिफरेंट बुक्स? दैट इज नॉट पॉसिबल, इट इज नॉट ईजी एज वेल. तो क्वेश्चन ये हुआ कि सर अगर आरबीआई 2025 अटेम्प्ट कर रहे हो, do not follow the books, and if you are going to attempt in 2026 or 2027, then you can follow one book for finance, one book for ESI, any one book, general book for management, and that would be a reference book. That would be a reference book. अब क्वेश्चन ये कि सब मेरा एग्जामिनेशन तो 2025 में है and I am not following the books as per your suggestion, then what should be the solution? Guys, solution is go through with the previous year papers. The moment you read the previous year papers, आपको पता चलेगा किस लेवल के क्वेश्चंस पूछे गए हैं, और उस लेवल को ध्यान में रखते हुए you prepare each and every topic which is mentioned in your syllabus. And how can you prepare? You can Google it if you are going through a self-study format. But if you are planning to enroll yourself in a course, then you must enroll yourself in the textbook booster course, where we will provide you with the concise, up-to-date and relevant material for your examination. So don't waste your time running behind different books. These books are not going to help you, especially in RBI 2025, and for the successive attempts, do use these books as a reference book. Thank you so much for joining. We'll catch you in the next session. Good luck. God bless you.